That's great. I think I'm live. Yep, I'm live on the internet. Pretty cool. I have something that's called a notebook, and this notebook is going to help me write things for a book. This notebook is a great helper and tool to create another one, a book. And that book is a novel, and that book is called A Shield Maker. And I'm writing now scenes that can or cannot. I don't know. We may just see if they are good enough by the end of this live stream or not. Um, we will just see what happens. And my intention is to sit down live in front of a web camera and give myself the room and the time to think aloud and have people see this brain working to its full capacity or beyond its full capacity. I don't know. And so far, I'm pretty happy. I think there's a camel logo right there. Um, that's great. Honestly, that's great. I'm branded now from day one. Camo, I love you. I love your product. And yeah, for sure. Now things are popping up here and here. But other than that, I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to rumble. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Actually, I want to just like figure out how to not show the camel logo. If I click on pause feed, nothing comes. So I click on. Ooh, this is gonna be like very good. Okay, so uh, I should like show camera studio. No device. FaceTime HD camera. This is a whole lot of well, we'll just be fine with showing the camo logo, I guess, for now. Um I guess for now. Or for forever. Maybe I will maybe I will like it so much and camo will like it so much. They will be like, yeah, it was always gonna be there. It was meant to be there. Yeah. What am I up to? So the way I do these scene open writing exercises is that I have a scene in mind and I want to create something out of that. Whether that something is 2 sentences or 20 sentences, I don't know. We'll just open ourselves. When I say open ourselves, I will just make an attempt to open myself up as a writer to see where this goes, see where this takes me, and hopefully it's gonna be fascinatingly interesting and awesome and entertaining. And oh my god, we have never heard this before, but now we're like, what? Really? Yeah, hopefully. So yeah, there's that. And so check out what I have so far. I have my iPad, and the iPad is the writing device, the tool I am writing with. And I have something on there which says, which is a question. Oftentimes, I like starting off with a question and figuring things out before and after and around the question. So, yeah. So, where did you get your energy from? It seems like you have a lighter to fire you up. That's kind of cool. I like that. I'm like, it's a compliment. It's a compliment for someone. So I imagine this to be a scene between two people, and I imagine these two people to be having what is it? A road trip, and they are talking. One is like complimenting the other. They're two good friends, but one is getting to know the other, much like the other is getting to know the other as well. So they're like two newfound friends who just met in a bar, and they are hoping to make this road trip a fun road trip. So yeah, therefore they trying to talk to each other and trying to ask each other questions because for the sake of becoming newfound friends, right? Otherwise, this would be like a very long, a very long elevator ride situation when they're like, "Oh my god, I'm stuck in the elevator and this guy's not talking, and I want to be talking," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's not happening." Well, very well. Then we shall stay in silence. Of course not. One of them starts talking, and then boom, then the other starts talking, maybe, and then yeah, something happens. So I think this is gonna be something cool to think about and cool to embrace. I think. I hope. So how can we make these two good friends friends? I think one of them has to open themselves up about maybe the past or their future or something that's kind of a secret that they never shared before, potentially with this person or potentially with anyone. And see, it's interesting for me that it's like it's one sentence and then you can understand so much or like see so much in there in the context of that one sentence. So we're gonna make them laugh, but then we're gonna try to make them tell the real story. So it says, "Where'd you get your energy from? It seems like you have a lighter to fire you up." And then the next person says, "No, man, I got two lighters." They laugh, and then okay, great. Um, so that's a little comic relief. Um, maybe you shouldn't say two lighters. Maybe you should just say, "Okay, where'd you get your energy from? It seems like you have a lighter to fire you up." "No, man, I got two." Is this natural for them to say this? That's always a question and a paradox of a writer. No, I don't think it's natural. So let's just cross it out. Yeah, let's just cross it out. What are we gonna do? Laugh. So the laughing will take place after the question. Where'd you get your energy from? It seems like you have a lighter to fire you up. um, but really, where'd you get your energy from, Pat? Pat is the one character, Dennis is the other character. So Dennis is talking to Pat at this point, and yeah. So where'd you get your energy from? But really, that's what I said. But really, jokes aside, where get your energy from? Okay, so I have now two sentences and a little laughter. I should note the laughter or not. Maybe not. Whoever's reading that may just think of laughter for themselves. I don't think you should know laughter for the readers to read. It's kind of interesting, fake laughter to read. I wouldn't think that's a thing. Yeah. So where do you get your energy from? It seems like you have a lighter to fire you up. But really, like jokes aside, where'd you get your energy from? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's the opening for our little scene. That's how it starts. That's what I have so far. And it's by Dennis. It says this. They're in a car, and conversation has been going on for a while. They're having fun, but at one point, Dennis asks this question, and then it's important for us to know the dialogue at this particular scene. Why is it important for us to know the dialogue? Because it reveals to us something about the character who Hartwell is, Patrick Hartwell. So there's Dennis and Patrick, and Patrick is perceived to be a positive character. That's great, and perhaps that's the reality, right? Not only he's perceived to be a positive character, but he is potentially a really positive character at its core, at his core. So yeah. So I'm trying to. Hmm. So the second line is, but really, jokes aside, where did you get your energy from? And I think it's like at this point we have asked the question twice, so it must be like a really something that intrigues Dennis. So Dennis is really looking for that answer, but Patrick is not going to give it to him right away. I think, yeah. So I think Patrick then says, "Well, I get it from the people, from friends like you. Well, I get it from friends like you." No, I'm not really happy with this actually. So yeah. So what should we write for Patrick? That is the question. Okay, so we will do something like the why exercise. Why exercise will say, so we will do something called the why exercise, and the why exercise is something that's focused on making us better understand what it is that we are writing. So we're writing an answer for Patrick Hartwell, and in this answer, he makes an attempt to answer why he is positive, which is an interesting question to him. And I think there's a definite answer. So it's not like he doesn't know. He knows exactly why he intentionally behaves the way he is, right? So yeah. So Patrick Hartwell would I will play Patrick Hartwell at this point, and then as a writer, I will put myself in the shoes of the character, and I will make make an attempt to answer as if I was the character, answer as if I were the character. Okay, so Patrick Hartwell will be posed questions, and then I will answer. That's Patrick Hartwell. Why are you so positive? Where did you get your energy from? Why do you have so much energy? Okay, well, I think you nailed it down. Why do you have so much energy to share? Because I practice, not letting myself down every time. Why? Because I don't want to let myself down as much as I don't want to let others down. Why? Because I don't want to lose. Why? Because one loss would kill me. Okay? And then I'm trying to write from this state. Okay. Okay. So far I have written down a conversation I think I had with this why exercise, and then I try to get to the bottom of things, which I will try to use to get to the top of things, of course, as you guys know. Yeah. So my last sentence was because one loss would kill me. And then why? Because. Okay. So I got this chain of thought that says, "Why do you have so much energy? Because I don't want to. I don't want to let myself down. Why? Because I don't want to let myself down so much as I don't." I'll start from the top. Why do you have so much energy? Because I don't want to let myself down. Why? Because I don't want to let myself down as much as I don't want to let others down. Why? Because I don't want to lose. Why? Because one loss would kill me. Why? Because I'm weak. Okay, so we get to the. I think this is interesting. So not only this is an interesting exercise for you to um, try to embark, asking why again repeatedly for like 4 or 7 times, between 7 and 4. Um, 4 if it's conversational, 7 if it's literally like writing down. I like that, and yeah, I think it's pretty powerful. So yeah, but really, jokes aside, where'd you get? Why do you have? Okay, so I will delete that. Where did you get your energy from? That's great, but I will delete that, and then it will be like, why do you have so much energy? And then okay, so now I'm just typing in the names of the characters. Yep, so that there's lines and consistency. Patrick Hartwell. And obviously, one can push the boundaries of asking why a lot of times, but I try to like this one. I'm trying to like making make variations for asking why. Yeah. Okay. So I don't want to let myself down as much as I want. I don't want to let others down. Why? Because I don't want to lose. Why is that? Okay, let's read a little bit of a little bit of zoning in. Dennis, where do you get your energy from? It seems like you have a lighter to fire you up. But really, jokes aside, why do you have so much energy? Because I don't, Patrick, because I don't want to let myself down. Dennis, why? Patrick, because I don't want to let myself down as much as I don't want to let others down. Why? Because I don't want to lose. Why is that? Because one loss would kill me. Because I'm weak. So now I'm thinking, like, do I need to put there was another why, but in the read I did not read the other why because I thought it would be interesting for me to like not read the other why. And now I'm thinking, would it be um better for me to like limit the use of whys? Because so it says, mm-hmm, 1 second. Okay, heartball. What is that? I was just yawning. Why is that? Well, let's do another read. Let's do another read and let's see if something comes out. Okay. And the names have been put in. Dennis. Yep. And then Patrick. Hartborough. Okay. Whew. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy out here. Maybe I would need a little bit of fire. Where'd you get your energy from? Did you have a lighter? It seems like what? Yeah. See, these are the one of the interesting things is that some lines can be used either way. It can be really comedic or it can be really like emphasizing depths and nuance. So yeah. All right. Or if you're a good comic or like a good stand-up comedy expert, you can just make jokes out of everything, I guess. Yeah. Or not. Who knows? Okay, so Dennis Vernov scene, start from the top. So where did you get your energy from? It seems like you have a lighter to fire you up. But really, jokes aside, like, why do you have so much energy? Because I don't want to let myself down. Why? Because I don't want to let myself down as much as I don't want to let others down. Why? Because I don't want to lose. Why is that? One, because one loss would kill me. Okay, so okay. Okay. So now it's time to delete. I think there needs to be some sort of deletion here because it's too long. So I'm hoping to delete something here from the middle because I don't want to let myself down as much as I don't want to let others down. And I'm deleting that. And it's been deleted. Okay, now read it from the top and then we'll see. So where did you get your energy from? It seems like you have a lighter to fire you up. But really, jokes aside, why do you have so much energy? Because I don't want to let myself down. Why? Because I don't want to lose. Why is that? Because one loss would kill me. Why? Because I'm weak. That's pretty good. I like that. Would you read it again? Yeah, you can read it again from the top. So, where do you get your energy from? It seems like you have a ladder to fire you up. But really, jokes aside, why do you have so much energy? Because I don't want to let myself down. Why? Because I don't want to lose. Why is that? Because one loss would kill me. Why? Because I'm weak. You get your scene right there. That was our little 30-minute session. I think that's an interesting scene actually. So maybe our character Patrick, who believes who he is weak, has a problem, and that's governing his behavior and thoughts to make him feel as if though he was weak. Maybe he is weak because he has a wound. Maybe he's been wounded. So it's a really interesting scene, I believe, and I really like this exercise that I put a unknown time frame and put a um, reasonable expectation for myself to create a scene in that unknown time frame, and then make exercises happen, and then make characters come to life. And it's interesting that even though they are gonna become friends, they're gonna become friends through understanding hardship and through understanding how hard life can be, and they bond over that. So that's my kind of like way of making them feel closer and closer together, or to each other. And Yeah, beautiful scene. If you ask me, I like it. So yeah, hopefully it will be part of the whole. Yeah. And with that, I will thank you for your time, and I will try my best to stop this recording, which I don't know how to stop actually. End stream. Okay, so I will end the stream right there. All right. Thanks again.